Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn these questions. So let's start our session. So in overall view, we are going to learn about collections in Pythons like lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets and functions also. So now we'll find the answers from CS50 there, like from Doug Debugger. So we'll learn from that. So I'm using here cs50.ai. Okay, so now the first question is, what are collections in Python and why are they important? So now let's type here. So let's see here. So see, in Python, collections are data structures that allows you to store and manage groups of related data. So what is meant by collections means those are data structures. So it allows you to store and manage some groups that are related to the data. So here, as I told that some collections in Python are lists, tuples, and sets and dictionaries. So now the next question is, why are they important? So see here, they are important because they help you organize and manipulate data efficiently, making it easier to perform operations like searching, sorting, iterating over data. So each type of collections has its own use cases and benefits depending on the specific needs of your program. So uh, now you got it. Now why are they important? First of all, what are collections and why are they important? So coming on to the next question, different types of collections in available in Python. So now let's type here in the different uh, types of collections available in Python. So see here it gives that main types are list, tuple, sets, dictionaries. So what is meant by list, tuple, sets, and dictionary? So see here, list means it is an ordered, mutable, and allows duplicate elements. Okay. First we will see this what is meant by, then we will go to examples. So see here, tuple means it is an ordered, immutable, and allow duplicate data. I mean duplicate elements. Next set means it is an unordered, mutable, and does not allow duplicate elements. Dictionary means unordered, mutable, and stores key value pairs. So I am asking here, give examples. So see here. So now see, I told list means ordered, mutable, and duplicate allows duplicate elements, right? So see here, and also it is denoted within square brackets. Okay, now see here example, it is also written as denoted by my underscore list. So for all collections it is denoted by uh, my underscore. Suppose list means list, tuple or tuple, like that. So my underscore is common. Now list is denoted within the square brackets. Okay, so now see here, mutable in the sense like they are unchangeable. Okay, once it is stored, we cannot change. Okay, okay, understand. So immutable means opposite to that. So unstored we can rechange anytime we want. Now duplicate elements means we know that repetition. So in this same thing we can add same one or 1 1 2 3 4 like that. So this is the one type of list. Coming to the tuple, same but here immutable. So once it is stored it cannot change. Now see here, it is denoted within parenthesis. Okay, like means open brackets. Now set is nothing but unordered, mutable and does not allow duplicate elements. So here repetition is not allowed and uh, we can change anytime. It is denoted by the flower brackets. Okay. Now coming to the dictionary, unordered, mutable and stores key value pairs. Okay. These are also defined by curly braces only and separated by colon, those keys and values. So here as you observe, key value pairs they are said. Means key value pairs is nothing but some relation between those two. Like for suppose you take some name. So name, your name. Now name is like wedding. You will give that what question is asked name. So it will give you name. So here name is name. The word name, any name is called key here. So the value is value of that name means what your name. Suppose what your name. Some Usha Sambal. That is called here value. So those are called key value. Here see, A is called name and value of A is 1. So your value is 1. Like that. Here we should denote within double quotes and see here separated by colon, denoted within braces. So this is called dictionary. So this is the first question. This is general overview. Now we will go in depth what is meant by list, tuples and dictionary. We will go in a deep way. So for that, the second question see here, what are lists in Pythons? What are lists in Python and how do they differ from arrays in other programming languages? Okay. Now see here. So now see, in Python, a list is an order mutable collection that can hold elements of different data types. Lists are created using square brackets like this. So as I told you, so we can store anything Okay, any data type like strings, characters, floats, anything. Okay, we can store anything. There is no objection here, and denoted within square brackets. Okay, and those are mutable. Now coming here, how they differ from arrays. So in case of data types, Python lists can store elements of different data types. Okay, so as we see here, it consists of floats, strings, characters like this. But in arrays, they can only store a single data type. So multiple different data types are not allowed. So this is one difference. Coming to the dynamic sizing, Python lists can grow and shrink dynamically, while arrays in other languages often have a fixed size. So, so mutable means we can what's meant by mutable? Once stored, we can rechange whenever we want. So because of that, so the data the fixed size will grow or shrink. So if we want to add or remove, we can do anytime we want. But in arrays, it is not allowed. So it's often have a fixed size. Like it's immutable. We cannot change once it is fixed, once it is stored. So this is another difference. Coming to the built-in methods, Python lists come with a variety of built-in methods for manipulation, such as append, remove, and sort. So here in Python list, we can use these methods like how to add, how to remove, how to sort that. So we can use these variety methods, but in arrays it is not possible. So these three are the main differences which in lists differ from arrays. Now coming to the next question, uh, how can you perform operations? So how can you perform operations like adding, removing, and modifying elements? In a list. So here. So coming to the adding elements, we can use the operations like append or insert, which comes same meaning. So it is used to add something, add an element to the list. So as I told you before, it is denoted by my underscore. It is common to all the collections in Python. So if it is list, we will we will denote as list, like my underscore list. If it is tuple, you will say instead that tuple. So that is different. Now coming here, to add something, we use two commands like append or insert. So both are used to add an element to the list, but see here what's the difference is append is added to the end of the list and insert is added at a specific index. So if we use append, that element will appear at the end of the list. But if we use insert, where we want to insert a specific index, so it will insert at that particular place. So how to write my underscore list dot If append, then or insert, it is insert. Now coming to the removing elements, we use the commands like remove and pop. What's the difference is here? Removes the first occurrence of a specific element. So it removes whatever the input we have given. So it removes the particular element. When coming to the pop, it removes and returns the element at a specific index. Means mainly it removes the last element. By default it is fixed as the last element. So this is the difference, and these two are the commands we use to remove an element from the list. So now how to modify the list? So see here it is direct assignment. Like see, change the value of an element at a specific index. So you get the specific index and say changed value. So if we give the input like this, so it change the value of that element what we have given. So so like this we can use these operations in list. So this is all about list. Now we'll go to tuple and learn about it. So first, what is a tuple and how is it different from list? So now see here, a tuple in Python is an ordered immutable collection of elements. Tuples are created using parentheses like this. So as I told you before, what is meant by tuple? So it is an ordered immutable and it is denoted within parentheses, means open brackets. So how it is different from list? So these are the differences. Mutabilities. As I told you, mutable means we can change one store, we can rechange that particular value anytime when we want. Whereas tuples are immutable, we cannot change after creation. Once it is created, we cannot change the particular values. So syntax, we know that these are denoted within square brackets. Here it is denoted within parentheses, means open brackets. Now use case. So tuples here they are used for a fixed collection of items. Like because as it is immutable, so we cannot change. So only fixed collections are only used. But coming to the list, we can change, and it we can add. We can use different types of data types also. So we lists are used for collections that may change. So as mutability is allowed, so we can change that collections. So these are the differences. Now we'll go as we see differences. Now we are going to see the advantages. So what are the advantages of using tuples over lists? So see here, tuples have several advantages. Coming to the immutability. So these are immutable. So now we can use it as keys in dictionaries and elements of sets. So as it is fixed value, so keys also in dictionaries, keys also fixed values. Values will be changed, but keys will not be changed. Those are fixed, and it can also used as elements of sets. In sets also, those are unordered and immutable. So once it is fixed, it is fixed. So due to this immutability, this is one of the advantages. And now coming to the performance, they are generally faster because of their immutability. Next, data integrity. So then because they are immutable, so those are useful for the fixed collection of items. So here these are the advantages, and this is the overall view of tuples. Now we'll go to the next type of collection, that is dictionaries. So now we are going to learn about dictionary. So first I am typing here what is a dictionary and how is it structured. Now see here, dictionary in Python is an unordered mutable collection of key value pairs. So it is structured with keys and values. So here each key is unique. So key is fixed and it maps to a value. Value can vary, it can change, but key is unique here. It cannot be changed. Those are fixed. So these are denoted within curly braces and separated by a colon. That means keys and values are separated by colon. So here one of the example is shown here. So suppose see here name. What's the name of that? Like Alice. So here age means the value it is given here is 25. City and value is Boston. So these are the fixed values. They cannot be changed. Those are unique. But coming to here, they like Alice 25 Boston. We can change. So those are not, and we can change. We can give different types, different names also, different values. So this is dictionary. Now next question is how do you access add, update, or delete key value pairs in a dictionary? See here. So to work with key value pairs, you can use the following methods. So if you want to access any value, give that. Suppose you're giving access value, so give value equal to my underscore dict, whatever value, whatever you want to access. So give that. Suppose name or age or city, like that. So denote within square brackets and double quotes. So if you want to add a key value pair, so give like this, my underscore dict, here new key, and give equal to and give the new value. So this is how to add a key value pair. If you want to update, suppose you want to update name, then you will give the input as my underscore dict you want to update the value of name. So give name, then equal to give that whatever value you want to update. Suppose here it is given that Bob, so it will update the name as Bob. So if you want to update age, here you will give age and give that value. If you want to update to 35 or 25, whatever the value you want to give, right here. So if you want to delete, use the function del, del. So it will delete that key value pairs. So whatever key you want to delete, use this function and delete that particular key value pairs. So this is all about the dictionaries. We will go to sets. So first question is, what is a set in Python? Next, and how does it differ from list? Okay, so see here, how is it different from list? Okay, set means we know that it is an unordered collection of unique elements. These are like immutable, so they are used only curly braces or the set function like this. So now coming to the differences. What are the differences? Uniqueness, order, mutability. We know uniqueness because it does not allow duplicate elements. So no repetition is allowed here. So they have the fixed values. But whereas list, they have duplicate elements also. Those are not unique. Coming to the order, they do not have here specific order. However we want, so we can arrange, we can give data like that, we can store it like that. But in this, it is elements are in order. And coming to the mutability, both are mutable, but sets do not support indexing or slicing. So we will learn about this slicing. Okay, after this, so I'll tell there. But at present, so this is the differences. Now the next question is, how you will perform operations. So how can you perform set operations like union? So already we will learn this in maths, right? So now how it is applied here in Python. So we know how to do, how we will perform all these operations in mathematics. So when coming to the Python programming language, so meaning is same, but how we will denote, how we will print that input, how we will give the input. So union means we know combination of elements from both sets. So how it is denoted here, you see, union underscore set equal to set1 dot union of set2. So this is the denotation. Next, coming to the intersection. Intersection is finding common elements. So in the same way, intersection underscore set equal to set1 intersection of set2. Difference means find elements in one set but not the other. So same in the same way, give the input as difference underscore set, which is equal to set1 dot difference of set2. So now we have learned about all the collections. Now the last question remain to us is functions and methods. So first I'm giving what are common methods and functions available 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 for lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm using continuously. It's taking some time. So let's wait. Okay, now see here. So these are the common methods and functions for each here list. So we have seen append, insert, remove, pop. So extract, extend, uh, sort, reverse. So what is meant by extend? Add elements from another list. So from another list, if you want to add from this list, extend means we know in terms of English we know that what's meant by extend. So this is the uses of this function. Now coming to the sort, it sorts the list, and reverse means reverse the list. Now coming to the tuples, count and index are the functions used in tuples, which means count means returns the number of occurrences of a value. Suppose we are giving take one tuple example and give that count. Suppose in that tuple the elements are like 1, 2, 1, comma 2, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. So now I am giving count of 2. Then it will give the value as 2 because how many times it has occurred. So 2, the element 2 has occurred 2 times in the tuple. So it will give the value as 2. Coming to the index, it returns the index of the first occurrence of value. So first occurrence what it will be there. So it returns that particular index. Coming to the dictionaries, here keys, values, items, get, update, pop. So these are the methods. Keys means which returns a view offset of all keys. So if we give the command function keys means it gives the view of all keys. Whatever keys are there in that particular dictionary, so it will give as the output. Same for the values. If we want to see all the values, then we will use the function values. If we want to return the output both like key values, both the keys and values, then we will use items. We use the function items. And to return the value for a key or a default value, if the key is not found, we will use the function get. So even though, suppose I am giving some key, get some value for that key, it will give. If the key is not found, it will give the default value for that. So next is update. So if you want to update the dictionary, we use the function update. If you want to remove and return the value for a key, so you want to return another value, you will use pop. So function used in sets are add, remove, discard, union, intersection, reference. So add means we know to add an element we use add. Same as the remove. If you want to remove, it will remove, but discard and remove both gives the same meaning. But what's the difference is, if there is error, it will show there is an error. Like if it is not found, it will show as the error. But if you use this function discard, even though it is not found, it does nothing. So it doesn't show. It's like a error. So this is the difference between remove and discard function. So next, when coming to the union method, returns the union of sets. So it combines the elements from the both both the sets, and give the union of that. Intersection means common elements, difference means one element in one set. So whatever the function you asked, it gives the output, same output whatever you are asking. So these are the methods and functions in different types of collections in Python. So this is all about collections in Pythons and functions, methods, how it is useful, and how to perform operations, and how it the other three like tuples, dictionary sets, how it different from list. So this is the overall view to this session. So now we are going to learn about slicing. So this is for now. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to learn about slicing. So now first I want to slice the word de-dollarization. So slicing, it will slice into individual characters and strings. So now see here, I am giving first word equal to de-dollarization. I am taking the word de-dollarization. So some C equal to list of word. I want to print C. So now see here I will use this execution. Okay. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Now see here. So see here how it is sliced de-dollarization. Say to 15 slices, right? Okay. So now I want some range. So I want to print only some of that, only like only dollar or dollarization or D. So like that. So if you want to print some particular way, you will use the range. So for that, so I'll edit this code. Like see, first I'm giving nums equal to list of range from giving from 9 comma 12. So here how it will take range means, see in mathematics we know that closed interval and open interval. So if we give some closed 9 comma 12, so how it will take, it will include 9 and it will exclude 12. So here uh, Python also works like this, same like the range. This is as closed interval, this is as open interval. So now we will visualize this execution. So what's the answer will come. So see here. So first how it sliced here. We asked 9 to 12, right? So 9 is included, 12 is excluded. So these are three characters. You can see 0, 1, 2 starts from. And word is sliced as it is. Okay, this is one thing. So now if I want to print even slice even the word also, we'll use as, now I'll show how to do. So I am giving here, first I want to change 0 to 15 and the word is de-dollarized. C upward same. Now I want to slice the string. Okay, so I'm giving some name D. I'm giving that word of square brackets 2 is to 15, and I also want the length also. So here equal to C of here some 2 is to 8. I want to print C. Okay, now I'll visualize execution. Okay. Now see here, as from 0 to 15. So it given as number given that number um, 0 to 14, and he given the length, so it printed the word dollar because I have given that ELC of C means here the word dollar de-dollarization from range 2 to 8. So see here 2 to 8. 8 means it excludes 8, so dollar. So it printed dollar. So like that. So if I want to print now let's see, I'm giving another thing here. Okay. Now I'm giving here is to minus 1. Now let's see what will happen. Okay. Now let's see what is the output. So now see here. Here it is reversed. The word is reversed. So the usage of the colon minus 1 means to reverse the whole word. So if I want to print the whole thing, we will give next. If I give 2 is to some space, I am giving. Now we will visualize here what will happen. So now see here, it starts from 2. If I have given here space means it takes the last character. Okay, it prints dollarization. So here space indicates the last one. So is to minus 1 means to reverse the string. If we end with the space, it will give up to the last. What's the last? What character is end at last? Up to that, it will print that. So if we use suppose if we use space, sorry, I am giving space is to some 8. Now see, okay, D dollar. So if we give first space means it will take from starting. If we end with space, it will give up to ending. So this is one type of range. Now if I want to print the last 4 letters reversely means giving minus 4 is to space. Okay, now see here, see TION. So it printed from last 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, this is called minus 4. This is the another method. You don't need to go from 11 to space. This is the another denotation. Okay. same way. But suppose I will say next another example. If I give -5 is to -2. Now we will see what will happen. So given ATI. Okay. Understand now? So this is -5, right? Okay. -2 is excluded. So -3 ATI. So this is all about slicing for strings and list. So we have seen here slicing for the word de-dollarization. Okay. So in the next concept. Okay. Bye.